Good evening, everyone, and thanks for having us. Just a program update on how our women's team is going, and then the privilege of introducing, we've got 10 new players, 9 of whom are here tonight. But our program continues to evolve. We're into our third season now, and with the competition rapidly expanding, I think the AFL promotes our list to turnover, so we're currently into our 6th week of training. Players have been fantastic, so our 10 new players that we've brought in, I think coming into our third season, we're getting a really good handle on the type of people that we want to bring into our club. And as you've heard from Goody and listened to some of the quality of the men's team, we've certainly got a great environment to learn from and to create a great group of players in our women's team. So now into our third season, that quality of person is something that we're really seeing to come out in our training, in our off-field behaviours, and we're seeing a group that's determined and driven and really want to get the best out of each other. So we're excited for what's to come. I think you'll see players in the third season that are stronger, fitter, faster, and have a great understanding of how the game is played and how we want it to be played when you're wearing a Melbourne jumper. So I encourage you to take the opportunities to watch the girls in action, because it's impressive the amount of time and effort that they've put into their game and where the women's competition is going. And as a whole, we're certainly grateful for the support of the entire club and the opportunity to allow these girls to play and show their skills, because they've got plenty to offer. We've thrown a little curveball. Our captain decided to have twins, so they're due. I think round 2 they're due. So when Daisy initially told me, I was trying to work out whether she was able to come back for the finals, but I don't think that's going to be the case. But she's still fiercely determined to return in 2020. She's already meeting with physios and already mapped out a plan to get herself back. But we're probably pretty lucky, actually. She's been heavily involved, so she's been a coach and a mentor and still working closely with our new players, and sort of a link between the coaches and the players. And she's got a quality football IQ, and her ability to impart some of her knowledge onto the players has been excellent. So we'll look forward to having her back the following year. But what we've noticed is a core group of girls have really stepped up and taken ownership of their team and driving each other to be the best they can be. So while not having her leading the team this year, we've noticed a shift in others stepping up, which is exciting to see. I'll introduce our 10 new players, and I'll get you to come up, take a spot in front of me as I call your name. But during the sign and trade period, we brought in Maddie Gay from the Carlton Football Club, who can't be with us tonight, but we also brought in Talia Redan from the Adelaide Football Club. So welcome, Talia. Talia was part of the first ever AFLW Premiership, so hopefully you can bring another one to us next season. Similar to the men's team, the Category B rookies, so these players hadn't played footy for the last 3 or 4 years to be eligible, and we were able to sign them early. Shay Sloan. I'll get you to come up here, Shay. I'll fire a question at you. But Shay's a former captain of the Australian volleyball team. And I think one of the great players of the Upway under-12s. Was probably the last time you actually played footy. So I do want to ask you, how have you found the transition from volleyball at the elite level to being at Melbourne now?
Yeah, it's obviously a very different sport. I have a lot more bruises at the moment, which is a bit of a shock to my family. But no, it's been really good. I was lucky enough to start at Casey earlier this year and really get a bit of coaching, get my skills back that I hadn't really touched footy since under-12. So that was a really helpful start to be able to go through the Casey VFL program, and it's really helped me getting into the AFLW pre-season. So started off with a couple of injuries, but hopefully that's it now that I've got into it a bit more. So it's been really helpful having the girls around that we've got and the coaching staff. Incredibly lucky to be in such a good club. So the transition has been made easier that way.
Awesome. Thanks, Shay. Wish you all the best. Another of our pre-signed rookies is Chantel Emerson, comes from cricket and grown up in the Mallee. When Daisy shared her news, the AFL kindly let us bring another player in early, so that was Casey Sheriff from the Casey Demons. So the 4 in front of you, and plus Matty Gay, they were brought into our club before the draft, and then the following were brought in on draft day. Tyler Hanks, the captain of Gippsland Power. Tyler, can you come up? Just want to ask you how you found the transition from TAC Cup at Gippsland Power and then through the Nationals, now being in an AFLW environment.
Yeah, it's been an awesome transition. Like Sloaney said, with all the girls and coaches around us, it's been made a lot easier, and with the pathway that younger girls have coming through TAC and that development pathway, and then a lot of national programs, you come in knowing that elite environment that you're required, and all the girls have been awesome. So.
Nice one. All the best, Tyler. Thank you. Tyler was our #1 draft pick, and we didn't quite kick enough goals last year, and that's Tyler's strength. So no pressure, Tyler, but looking forward to you kicking a few. Maddie Brancatisano, our next draftee. Maddie was the captain of the Northern Knights in the under-18s and also played VFL at Carlton. Next draftee was Jordan Hickey. Geordie played for NT Thunder and then part of the Pinktails program in Alice. So it's a great connection to the work the club's been doing in that area, and been a big shift leaving the red dirt and now being stuck in Melbourne. It's doing a great job, Geordie, and thank you to Peter Lawrence, who's in the room, who's currently hosting Geordie at their place. Our next draftee was Shelley Heath. Shell's from the Dandenong Stingrays and played VFL with the Southern Saints. Is a Taekwondo champion as well, so keep an eye out for her. And our last draftee was Ash Woodland from North Adelaide. So girls, welcome to the Melbourne Football Club. Really encourage you to get behind the girls. They're fantastic. They're high quality people, and they're doing pretty exciting things on the training track. So we're looking forward to next season. So well done, and thanks everyone.